Hey guys, it's Sam. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have my May Ipsy Unbagging for you guys. It's been a while since I posted a video, something like 3 weeks I think. Sometimes, life just gets away from you. And I was also having serious problems with my iPad, which is what I use to film all my videos on. It wouldn't exit out of apps and the home button wouldn't work, and I was just having serious problems, and I just fixed those. So today I decided I would, drag myself out of bed a little bit earlier than normal and get ready and come on here and film a couple videos for you guys. So as per usual, I always like to do a little review of all of the items I got in last month's Ipsy bag. So this was last month's Ipsy bag. It was sort of like this ticket stub. It's like a faux leather, kind of like a orangey coral kind of a color. And I had mentioned last month when I got the bag after I took all the products out that I was really excited about last month's products because it seemed like everything in there was something that I would use and that I would like. So the first thing that was in there is this Hannah Aloe Soothing Gel. And in my April unbagging, I said I didn't know if this was for just after sun care. I ended up looking into the product a little bit more because Ipsy does send you sort of information about all of the different products. It is just a clear gel. Oop, I just spit it up everywhere. So it's just a clear aloe gel. I mentioned in my last video it smells like white freezies, and I still think it does. I don't know. It's probably intended to be cucumber, and that's just automatically where my brain goes. So I didn't know if this was just for after sun care, but upon doing a little bit of research and reading further, it had said that you could use this as a really moisturizing primer for your face. So that is what I have been doing. I've been using this as a primer sort of before my makeup, and because it is a clear gel, it doesn't affect your makeup at all, and it does help it to stick down a little bit better. However, I did notice applying this kind of right after your shower, giving it 10 minutes to soak into your skin, it does help so that your makeup doesn't cake up on it too much because it is super moisturizing. This stuff is incredible. I really like it, and once I use this up, I might actually look into getting a full size. So the next item that was in here was this brush. I can't remember exactly the company, but it's a Lisa Frank inspired brush. Does it say? No, it just says XOXO Lisa Frank on the side. So it is just an angled blush brush, and I've used this a little bit. I do really like it. It's very soft, and when I'm feeling kind of lazy, too lazy to clean my regular blush brush, I do reach for this. It's great. I do really like it. I'm going to keep it. It's not my first favorite brush, but I definitely don't have any problems with it whatsoever. So the next thing in here is this Besame Mucho Shea Butter and Propolis Lip Balm. It's like a Hey Honey lip balm, and it is just clear. It says for dry and chapped lips. Now, I don't usually like lip chap or lip whatever gloss applicators that have this sort of angled thing where you have to squeeze the tube out and put it on. I find them very uncontrolled, and it normally bothers me. And I also don't wear a lot of more liquidy lip chaps. I don't mind them if they're in stick form, but when they're like this, it's kind of like that whole lip gloss thing with me. Sometimes it's just too sticky and I don't really like it. But the other day, my lips were killing me and I don't know why. And I couldn't find any of my other lip balms. And I found this one and I was like, all right, whatever, I'll try that. Literally within about 5 minutes, all of the irritation on my lips had gone away. The redness had gone down. I had some serious chapping kind of on the center of my lips. That all went away really quickly. And surprisingly, it's a bit thicker of a formula than some are, and it wasn't that sticky at all, and I ended up really liking this, so I will definitely throw this back in my purse and continue to use that because that is fantastic. So the next thing in here is this Ciate London Bamboo Bronzer, and it's in the shade Palm Island. Oh my goodness, I can't get this open. I got my nails done last week just as a treat to myself, and now I'm struggling even more to open packaging because now that I have nails, I can't figure it out. I used to do them all the time about 4 years ago. 4 years ago? Yeah, about 4 or 5 years ago, I used to have UV gel fake nails on all the time, and then I started playing hockey again, and literally within my first practice, I took a slap shot off my hand and cracked one all the way down, and it ripped off my nail, and it was so painful that I said, okay, no more nails. But since I'm not playing hockey anymore, I decided to treat myself and put them back on, and now I just don't know how to live with them. So this was the bronzer, and it has that traditional little Ciate bow etched in. It is a really nice light bronze color. which I thought would be really great. I've only used it a few times, and I don't know what the reason is. I don't like how small it is. It's very, very hard. I use a pretty big brush when I do use bronzer. It's very hard to get any product out of here. And the other thing that I found is, for whatever reason, when I wore it, a lot of the other makeup that I had on that day, I think I was wearing it with my MAC Next to Nothing foundation. I tried it another day with just a primer and a BB cream, I think, and it made it kind of not crazy cakey, but like settle weird into my pores and my face and my fine lines. So for that reason, I think I might actually pass this along to somebody else who could maybe use it. I do have other bronzers that I prefer that don't do that, that don't react with my makeup in the same way. And for that reason, I think I'm going to give this up. It wasn't my favorite product. And that brings me on to what I thought was my favorite product from last month's bag, and that is the Micah Beauty Cosmetics Highlight in number 3. And it is a loose highlight, and that is where I have an issue. It is I'll just show you like inside the lid. You know, I might have to show you here. It is a super, super like glittery looking highlight. Like, that's just some of it right there. It is not just like iridescent, it is like glitter. It's not really doing it justice in this light. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing, but I'm not a glitter person. Even like my MAC Soft and Gentle that does have some glitter in it, it's not as crazy as this. And I find that because it's a loose powder, I do have a really hard time with controlling it. It doesn't like to stay, you know, in the normal area you like highlight, and then I end up looking and I have glitter all over my face. So again, another product that I really, really like the idea of. I just think that there's too much glitter in this particular one. I love the idea of having a loose powder highlight. Just maybe something a little less sparkly for me would be better. But again, it is beautiful. If you are willing to put up with the fuss of having more control with this than I was, it might be for you, but it's not for me. So again, I'm going to pass that on. So now we get to go into next month, or I guess this month's bag. So this is the May bag. As per usual, I haven't looked into any of the spoilers. I haven't opened it. It's just kind of been sitting in my room waiting until I had time to do this video. I can't even get into the bag. Okay. Oh, that's kind of different. Okay, not like in a weird way, but like they wrapped it in tissue. And I haven't been getting it that long. I've only been getting Ipsy since like December or so. But I've never seen them wrap it in tissue paper before. Is that a new thing? Maybe somebody else can let me know. Oh, it's so you can't see your products. Okay, so I guess that this month's bag is clear, and it's got like little ice creams and little popsicles all over it. This bag is so cute. I could see myself kind of taking this almost like as an insert to the beach with me, maybe to keep like sunscreen or aloe gel or something like that, like throwing it in, because it feels like it's like super waterproof. It's made of that like raincoat material. Wish I knew what the name for that was. I'll think of it later and then I'll kick myself for it. So I guess I can kind of see everything that's already in here, so I'll just grab this. So the first thing is another brush. So this is the second brush I've ever gotten from Ipsy. It is a Luxie brush. This is the 660 Precision Foundation brush. So it looks like that. I actually really like the color of like the handle. It's like a light bluey purple periwinkle kind of color. It feels super, super soft. This looks like it would maybe be really good to do like contour. You guys know I don't really wear foundation. It actually might be really, really good to put like setting powder under my eyes, just because of the shape would be really good to get into that area there. I'm really excited to try this out. I'm always looking for new alternatives to my MAC brushes, so that is awesome. The next thing in here is a Endless Silky Eye Pen by Pixi by Petra in Black Noir. Let's see if I can get this out of the packaging since I have these nails on. No, I might have to go at this with scissors. I don't normally wear a lot of like... Can I just like strong arm this open? No. I don't normally wear a lot of like pencil eyeliners. I do have felt liners, and sometimes I wear my MAC Black Track like paint. It's not a paint pot. It's like a gel eyeliner, which you put on with like an angled brush or a liner brush. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this open. Kind of. How entertaining is this video? You get to watch me for like 20 minutes while I try and get an eyeliner pencil out of the packaging. Oh my goodness. This is bad. Nails are clearly a no-go for me. Got it. There we go. Okay, so it is just like a little liner, and it's got like this like minty green. I guess that's the color that's on all of their packaging. So it's just a black liner. Ooh. Wow. That is a really, really creamy like black pencil liner, and it's super, super black. So I don't wear a lot of black pencil liner, but maybe that's one that like it's small enough I could maybe throw in like a travel bag. And, you know, sometimes I do like to use them to like line my lower waterline and stuff like that, where I don't like to use a felt liner because, you know, once your eye starts watering with those kind of a thing, it gets everywhere and it goes from like upper, it transfers too easily. So maybe that is something I could be into. Like I said, I don't use them, but I will definitely try it out for the purposes of my review for next month's video. I did take a huge chunk out of it though. Let's just see how it like smudge resists. I mean, it smudges pretty badly, but like it's still fairly dark. And I did have like a huge chunk of it just like sitting there. So that's what happens after I tried to rub it away. But we'll see. We'll see. The next thing in there is this Metalimatte Naturally Quick Drying Cream Blush from Peak Beauty. It said Peak U at the back, so I didn't know if that was it, but it just says Peak on like the thing. And again, it's taped shut. That was a lot easier than getting the other one out. So it's just this little itty bitty guy, and on the back it also says, can a blush be both matte and metallic at the very same time? Yes. So the shade is like Abu, so like Peak Abu. It just says Abu there. Like not like Abu the monkey out of Aladdin. Which would also be kind of cute, I guess. I can't get this out. Oh, this is really tiny. Look at how cute this is. Look how cute. So it just looks like that. And my guess is that that's the color on the back. Let's just see. Kind of. So that's what it looks like there. It is a cream blush. I do like using cream blushes. Oh, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. I like you guys know I love like a shimmery reflective blush, and that is that. And it's light enough too. Like a lot of cream blushes, you have to be so light with your hand because they're so, so pigmented. But that color is actually light enough in itself. Oh, and it does kind of like mattify right down. That's great. Cool. It's really, really tiny, but I mean, most cream blushes anyway, you either use like a small stippling brush to put them on, or you do it with your finger and blend it out really well. So that probably won't be a problem. I'm really excited to give that a try. There's two more things. So this first one is in bubble wrap, and it is a Mannakadar Beauty Bronzer Highlight Duo. Does it have a shade name? No. No, it does not. Okay. Ow. And of course it's in plastic, which I can't get it out of. There we go. So that's what that looks like. I'll take it. I'll open it and then show you. Maybe I won't. There we go. So that's what that looks like. Now, if that's the bronzer, that's a really, really dark bronzer. Like, it's really pretty, but definitely too dark to be used as a bronzer. And that's the highlight right there. The highlight is gorgeous. Ooh, that's really pretty. And I can actually see using the bronzer color as like a really pretty shimmery coppery eyeshadow instead. They are really nice. They're not as soft as a lot of the products that I get here. I'm just going to show you them again. That I normally get from Ipsy. They're not as soft as a lot of the powders, but they are really, really pretty. Now I have like them double swatched down my arm. Like I said, if I don't use them for what their purpose is, like as a bronzer and a highlighter, I could definitely see using those both as like a really pretty eyeshadow. That would make a really pretty crease color. So I will definitely try that out. The last thing in here is a matte lipstick from Mellow. And it's in the color Posh. Now, how do I get this open? Oh, there we go. That was actually so easy. And it's definitely full size, which is nice because all of the other products, with the exception of like the brush, have been like pretty small sizes. So this is the, ooh. Oh, Look at that. It says Mellow on the side. That's a really pretty, like, neutral kind of everybody color. Really good for everyday wear. That's beautiful. You guys know I love lipstick, and I'm really excited to have that. And I love matte lipsticks, and that actually is like a pretty smooth matte. A lot of mattes, you can tell even in swatches that they're going to be really, really dry, and that just went on so creamy, so easily. That is a beautiful color. So another hit for me. This is the second month in a row that I'm actually really happy with everything that I've gotten in my Ipsy bag. I'm super excited to try this out, and I really, really like this. I think this is adorable. It kind of just reminds me of my childhood when I used to carry my pencils and stuff around and things like this. So if you guys are interested in seeing any past Ipsy Unbagging videos, I will link them up here. I will also link all of the products that I got down below, as well as Ipsy's website. And I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.